Right, let us have an honest conversation because we are now a few years into the AI revolution, and most businesses have been on quite a journey. They have tried things, they have bought things, they have subscribed to things, and the bill is starting to add up. I mean, let's think about what is sitting in our businesses right now. Maybe a Claude subscription or ChatGPT subscription, maybe something like Jasper, Zapier subscription, a Gumloop, Manus, Perplexity, CRM with AI features, automation platforms, content tools, research tools, SEO tools. Some of you are nodding right now because you recognize every single one of these. And some of you have just realized you're paying for tools you have not logged into for 3 months. And here's something that I want you to ask yourself today. What are you actually getting back from having all of these tools? What is your ROI? And have you asked yourself that question? Because if your marketing team says it's great because they can get their LinkedIn posts out quicker, or your sales teams are saying it's brilliant because we can get proposals out the door faster, that is helpful, of course, but that is not the answer you're actually looking for. What you're getting in terms of revenue, leads, and growth is important. What is your AI marketing stack actually delivering for your business right now? Because nobody is asking these questions and nobody is selling you these tools that's selling you these tools will actually ever tell you, because most businesses have no idea what their AI spend is delivering. They've accumulated subscriptions the way you accumulate gym memberships, with the best of intentions but very little to show for it. So let us start with the audit, because before we talk about what tools you should have, we need to talk about what tools you actually have. This week, I want you to do one thing: pull together a list of every AI tool your business is currently paying for, every license, subscription, and every platform. And write down what it costs per month, write down what it is supposed to do, and write down what you would genuinely lose if you switched it off tomorrow. If you cannot answer that third question, you or any of these questions, the tool is not essential. It is a habit, and habits can be expensive. Now, licenses, because this is where the money really disappears. Most AI platforms charge per seat, and what happens in most businesses is that someone buys 10 licenses, rolls it out, and 6 weeks later, half of those seats are completely unused. You do not need 10 licenses for a tool that three people use, and you do not need three tools that do essentially the exact same thing. Audit your licenses, cut what is duplicated, cut what is unused, and be ruthless about it. Right. So now let's talk about what you actually need. Because if I was to build a marketing function from scratch today, right now, in July 2026, this is exactly what I would use and why. For content and writing, Claude, just that one tool, not ChatGPT or Jasper. Claude is the best tool available for writing right now and making it sound human, on brand, and you can refine it to match your guidelines. And it is the best to produce the content that sounds like you, not just like a robot. For research and strategy, Manus, if you're doing marketing analysis, marketing strategy, documents, or preparing for client meetings, Manus gives you cited, structured, detailed output that you can actually stand behind, and it saves days of work and gives you a foundation that is credible. For SEO and content that ranks, Surfer SEO, if you're producing content and you want to be found on Google, it tells you exactly what your content needs to include to rank without the guesswork, but with a clear roadmap. For quick research and fast answers, Perplexity. And here's the thing: the free version is genuinely really good in Perplexity, and it's enough to start with, so you don't need to pay for it on day one. Just use it, get comfortable with it, and upgrade when you know that you need to. For automation, Zapier or Gumloop, but not both, one of them based on what you need in your business. And that brings me to workflows, because this is the part most businesses completely skip. Having the tools is one thing, connecting them into workflows that actually run your business is something else entirely. So, at a high level, here are the workflows that I would set up right now if I was starting from scratch. The first workflow is your lead capture workflow. Every time someone fills in a form on your website, that lead should automatically land in your CRM, trigger a welcome email, and notify your sales team with no manual inputs, no leads falling through the cracks, because that does happen more than we think. The second workflow is your content workflow. Use Manus to research and build your point of view. Use Claude to write the content in your voice. Run it through Surfer SEO. Put it onto your website and schedule it and turn it into multiple pieces of content across multiple channels, all automated. The third workflow is your lead nurturing workflow. When a lead comes in but is not ready to buy, they should automatically go into a sequence that keeps your brand in front of them. Educational content, case studies, relevant insights until the timing is right for them to reach out. The fourth workflow is your reporting workflow. Every week you should automatically be pulling together the numbers that actually matter. And that's leads generated, conversion rates, cost per acquisition, not impressions, not likes or revenue metrics. Those are useless. Now I'm going to go much deeper on the workflows and how to build them properly next week, because there's a lot to cover and I want to make sure that I'm doing that topic justice. But for this week, this is what you need to do. Do the audit, list everything that you're paying for, cut what you cannot justify, get 5 tools that actually matter, and look at your business and ask which of those workflows you do not have running right now. Because the businesses winning with AI right now are not the ones with the most tools. They are the ones who picked the right tools, connected them properly, and measured everything. That is the standard and for all of this. And next week, I'm going to talk about exactly how to get there. That is everything for this week. If you found this useful, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week.